All right, now the next step is using the alternate method for factoring when your lead coefficient is not 1. Okay? So, well, we'll just do this one. All right, so I'm going to, here's my example. 6x squared minus 13x minus 5. Okay? So now, what it says to do, in the first step, it says to multiply the first and the last term of the trinomial. So what's the first term? The first term is 6. The last term is negative 5, which gives you a negative 30. Okay, so this would be step 1. And again, I'm going to give you a piece of paper that shows this, so if you want to write it, you can, but I will give it to you. Step 2 says, find factors of that number that, when combined, will equal the middle term of the trinomial. So ultimately, you're kind of doing the same thing. So I have negative 30, right? So I could say a negative 1 times 30, right? But if I add those together, is that going to give me a negative 13? No. All right, so what about a 1 and a negative 30? Is that going to give me a negative 13? No. Negative 2 times 15. That's another pair of factors. Is that going to give me a negative 13? No. 2 times negative 15. Does that give you a negative 13? Really?
Yes.
When you add them, you're looking for when you add them. I multiply them, it's giving me a negative 30. These are the factors. So 2 plus negative 15, does that give you a negative 13? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Step 3 says, create fractions using the factors you just found as the denominator and the first term of your trinomial as the numerator. Okay. So you're going to say 6 over 2 and 6 over negative 15. There's my two fractions, right? So this is step 3. Step 4 is to reduce. Well, 6 over 2 is 3 over 1. 6 over negative 15 is going to be 2 over negative 5, right? Everybody with me? 5 says, step 5, let me come over here. So step 5 says to, the remaining fractions are the numbers in your binomials. So basically what happens is this becomes 3x plus 1 times 2x minus 5. That's your final answer. You always want to check your inners and outers. So positive 2x, negative 15x gives you a negative 13. So this is an alternate method. Now, how many of you like this? You have to remember the steps. I personally, again, I love guessing and checking. It makes it easier for me, but that's my brain. Some of you may have that brain and be quick on your toes with guessing and checking and knowing your multiplication facts. Some of you might need an actual step or an algorithm, so they say, to get all of that done. I'm going to give you steps. I'm going to give you this sheet. This sheet has all the steps on it that you will need. Does everybody understand that? Okay. Questions? Do you want another one like this? Do you want the sheet first?
Yeah.
Okay.